Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another reading of Jeremiah. We're in chapter 29, and I'm going to share a video um, to go along with this chapter of 29 in Jeremiah's prophecy. And then very soon we'll get into Ezekiel. Because in the previous readings, according to the chronological Bible, Ezekiel starts after chapter 27 or 28. Let me check here. Let me double check here. Hmm. Ezekiel. Oh, it's 38. I'm sorry. No, I misspoke. That's 38, not 20, not 28. Never mind. No, okay. Forget about it. Not Ezekiel. Chapter 29 of Jeremiah. Now these are the words of the letter that Jeremiah the prophet sent from Jerusalem unto the remaining of the elders who were carried away captives, and to the priests, to the prophets, and to all the people whom Nebuchadnezzar had carried away captive from Jerusalem to Babylon. In parentheses, in verse 2, after that Jeconiah the king and the queen and the eunuchs, the princes of Judah and Jerusalem, the carpenters, the smiths, were departed from Jerusalem. By the hand of Elisha, these are the words of Jeremiah in the letter, by the hand of Elisha, the son of Shaphan, and Gamaliel, the son of Hilkiah, whom Zedekiah king of Judah sent unto Babylon to Nebuchadnezzar king of Babylon, saying, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, unto all who are carried away captive, whom I have caused to be carried away from Jerusalem unto Babylon. Build ye houses, and dwell in them, plant gardens, and eat the fruit thereof. Take ye wives, and beget sons and daughters, and take wives for your sons, and give your daughters to husbands, that they may bear sons and daughters, that ye may be increased there and not diminished. Seek the peace of the city where I have caused you to be carried away captives, and pray, and pray unto the Lord for it, for in the peace thereof shall ye have peace. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, let not your prophets or your diviners that be in the midst of you deceive you, neither hearken to your dreams which ye cause to be dreamed. For they prophesy falsely unto you in my name. I have not sent them, saith the Lord. For thus saith the Lord, that after 70 years be accomplished at Babylon, I will visit you and perform my good word toward you in causing you to return to this place. And now verse 11 is very familiar. For I know the thoughts I think toward you. Now that's this, I'm reading King James. For I know the thoughts I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. That's King James. I'm going to read that from the New King James because I like it better. So let me find Jeremiah 29. Jeremiah 29. from the Chronological Bible is on page 1050. Okay. And 70, 1016, almost there. Here it is. Verse 11 in the New King James says, uh, verse 11, for I know the thoughts, it still says thoughts. For I know the thoughts I think toward you. It says there are thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you a future and a hope. Future and a hope. King James says to give you an expected end. For I know the thoughts I think. Now, I'm going to share this, and I'm going to go to Bible Hub, or I can go to Bible Gateway, either one. Bible Gateway, and I'm going to type in Jeremiah. Am I sharing? I thought I was sharing. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, not share sound. I'm sorry. Here you go. Now you can. Oh, what do you know? It's right there. Verse of the day. Coincidence. NIV says, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope in the future. Okay. In all English translations. Here we go. King James, for I know, King James 21. ASV, American Standard, it says, for I know, Amplified, which I'm not a big fan of, for I know, Amplified PC, whatever that is, for I know the thoughts and plans. Oh, that's interesting. BRG, not RBG, BRG, for I know the thoughts I think toward you. I don't like the word think. Christian Standard Bible, for I know the plans I have for you. This is the Lord's declaration. That's interesting. Plans for your well-being, not for disaster. Not for disaster. Wow. CEB, for I know the plans I have in mind for you. That's CJB, for I know the plans I have in mind for you, says Adonai. Well, that's interesting. CEV, for I will bless you with a future filled with hope. Oh, that's a bad version. What's CEV? Oh gosh, that's bad. That's bad. Darby, for I know the thoughts I think toward you, saith Jehovah. Jehovah. DRA, for I know the thoughts I think toward you, say the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of affliction, to give you an end and patience. That's different. ERV, English Revised Version, I believe. I say this because I know the plans that I have for you. This message from the Lord. I have good plans for you. I don't plan to hurt you. I plan to give you hope and a good future. EZ, I, the Lord, tell you this. I have decided what I will do for you. I have plans to help you to do well. I do not want to harm you. I want to give you want. That's interesting. EHV, for I know, because I know what. In parentheses, it says the plan. That's interesting. EXB, I know the thoughts that I have thought towards you, even the thoughts of peace and not of trouble, to give you an end and your hope. And your hope. Okay, crazy. So my point is, oh, NOG declares Yahweh. One says Jehovah. This one says Yahweh. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, let's continue reading. I like the word I know, the thoughts I have for you, thoughts of peace and not of evil, or of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end of future and a hope. Future and a hope, I think it sounds a little better. An expected end might sound a little interesting. Not interesting. Sounds a little not curious, not interesting, not suspicious. Verse 12. Then shall ye call upon me, ye shall go and pray unto me, and I will hearken unto you. Ye shall seek me and find me when ye shall search for me with your with all your heart, with your whole heart. When you search, not shall search, you shall seek me and find me when ye search for me with your whole heart. That's how I learned to know that verse. 14. I will be found of you, saith the Lord. I will turn away your captivity, and I will gather you from all the nations, excuse me, from all the places whither I have driven you, say the Lord, and I will bring you again into the place whence I caused you to be carried away captive. Because ye have said, the Lord hath raised up us up prophets in Babylon, as prophets in Babylon. Know that thus say the Lord of the King, who sitteth upon the throne of David, and of all the people who dwelleth in this city, and of your brethren that are not gone forth with you in captivity. Thus say the Lord of hosts, behold, I will send upon them the sword, the famine, the pestilence, and will make them like vile figs that cannot be eaten. They are so evil. Why, another word would be so rotten, so gross. I will persecute them with the sword, with the famine, with the pestilence, and will deliver them to be removed to all the kingdoms of the earth, to be a curse and an astonishment and a hissing of reproach among all the nations whither I have driven them. Because they have not hearkened to my words, saith the Lord, which I sent unto them by my servants the prophets, rising up early and sending them, but ye should not hear, saith the Lord. Hear ye therefore the word of the Lord, all ye of the captivity whom I have sent from Jerusalem to Babylon. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, of Ahab the son of Koliah, and of Zedekiah the son of Maaseiah, who prophesy a lie unto you in my name. Behold, I will deliver them into the hand of Nebuchadnezzar. This is worded as Nebuchadrezzar, king of Babylon, and he shall slay them before your eyes. Of them shall be taken up a curse by all the captivity of Judah, which are in Babylon, saying, the Lord make thee like Zedekiah and like Ahab, whom the king of Babylon roasted in the fire. Ooh, ooh, eh. Because they have committed villainy in Israel, and having committed adultery with their neighbors' wives, having spoken lying words in my name, which I have not commanded them, even I know and am a witness, saith the Lord. Thus shalt thou speak also to Shemaiah the Nehelamite, saying, thus speaketh the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, saying, Because thou hast sent letters in thy name and unto all the people who are in Jerusalem, and to Zephaniah the son of Maaseiah the priest, and to all the priests, saying, The Lord hath made thee priest in the stead of Jehoiada the priest, that ye should be officers in the house of the Lord for every man who is mad and maketh himself a prophet, mad meaning crazy, and maketh himself a prophet that thou shouldest put him in prison and in the stocks. Now therefore, why hast thou not reproved Jeremiah of Anathoth, who maketh himself a prophet to you? For therefore he sent unto us in Babylon, saying, This captivity is long. Build ye houses, and dwell in them, and plant gardens, and eat the fruit of them. Zephaniah the priest read this letter in the ears of Jeremiah the prophet. Then came the word of the Lord unto Jeremiah, saying, Send to all them of the captivity, saying, Thus saith the Lord concerning Shemaiah the Nehelamite, because that Shemaiah hath prophesied unto you, and have sent him not, he caused you to trust in a lie. Therefore thus saith the Lord, Behold, I will punish Shemaiah the Nehelamite, and his seed. He shall not have a man to dwell among this people, neither shall he behold the good that I will do for my people, saith the Lord, because he hath taught rebellion against the Lord. And that is chapter 29. 32 verses. Wow. All right. So as I said, for this video, I will share a very special, a different video for you guys, for you to watch. I hope you enjoy it. Have a great night. Bye-bye.